Hey there, coin collectors! Today, let's dive into the glittering world of medieval combat and uncover why warriors fought tooth and nail over gold and silver. Picture this. It's the Middle Ages. The world is a patchwork of feudal kingdoms, bustling trade routes, and looming castles. But at the heart of it all, gold and silver. These precious metals were more than just shiny objects. They were the lifeblood of economies. Gold and silver coins were the currency that fueled trade, paid soldiers, and adorned the treasuries of kings and queens. Now, let's talk about why these battles happened. When William the Conqueror invaded England, his primary reason was claiming the throne. But it wasn't only just about claiming the throne. England was wealthy, and its coffers were brimming with silver coins. By seizing control, William secured a massive financial windfall that funded his reign and expanded his influence. These weren't just holy wars. They were also driven by the promise of riches. Crusaders aimed to capture holy lands, yes, but the spoils of war were heavily laced with gold and silver treasures. Many knights returned home with not just religious relics, but coffers filled with wealth. Then there's the war between England and France. This epic conflict saw countless battles, many of which were sparked by economic motives. Control over lucrative regions meant control over resources, and more importantly, the gold and silver that flowed from them. Winning battles wasn't just about land, it was about securing wealth to sustain long and costly wars. But it wasn't just kings and knights who fought over these metals. Even common soldiers and mercenaries were driven by the promise of plunder. Victory in battle often meant looting the enemy's supplies, and gold and silver were the ultimate prizes. In medieval society, wealth equaled power. The ability to mint coins meant control over the economy. It dictated trade, influenced politics, and could even sway the outcome of wars. Gold and silver were the keys to building and maintaining armies. Without them, even the mightiest rulers could find their power waning. Now, let's delve into the role of gold and silver in castles and fortresses. These strongholds often housed vast treasuries, making them prime targets for sieges. The promise of capturing a castle's wealth could entice armies to storm its walls, risking life and limb for the glitter of gold and silver. And let's not forget the impact on trade. Medieval trade routes were fraught with danger, and caravans transporting gold and silver were prime targets for bandits and rival factions. Protecting these trade routes and their precious cargo was a constant struggle, often leading to skirmishes and battles. So why did medieval warriors fight over gold and silver? Because these metals were the foundation of wealth, power, and influence. They could tip the scales of war, fuel economies, and build empires. Medieval battles were about more than just land and honor. They were about securing the resources that made kingdoms thrive. Gold and silver weren't just currency. They were the essence of medieval power. Thanks for joining me on this journey through history. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating tales from the past. Keep those eyes peeled. And as always, happy hunting.